Welcome everyone. Today we're diving into the world of social media and web analytics, focusing on something very powerful, the Engagement Metrics Map, presented by Nakul Paidalwar and Piyush Verma. Introduction. What is Engagement Metrics Map? In the fast-moving world of digital marketing, businesses constantly try to understand how people interact with their content. That's where the Engagement Metrics Map comes in. It's a strategic framework that helps organize and make sense of all the data we collect: likes, shares, impressions, clicks, and more. This map connects these interactions to 4 key stages of engagement: awareness, consideration, conversion, and retention. Simply put, it's a roadmap that helps us measure how effectively our audience moves from first noticing our brand to becoming loyal supporters. Stages of Engagement Metrics Map. Let's explore these 4 stages more closely. The first stage is awareness. The goal here is to reach new and relevant audiences, introducing them to your brand and your content. Next comes consideration, where your audience begins to engage actively with your posts, showing interest in what you offer. Then, conversion. This is the action stage. Here, your audience takes a meaningful step, like signing up, downloading, or making a purchase. Finally, retention, where you build long-term relationships. It's about creating loyal customers and followers who continue to engage with and advocate for your brand. Each stage plays a vital role in growing a strong and sustainable digital presence. Elements of engagement metrics. Now, let's look at the key elements that define these stages. For awareness, we measure things like impressions, reach, follower growth, website traffic, and share of voice, all indicators of how visible your brand is. In the consideration stage, metrics like likes, comments, shares, and engagement rate show how much your audience interacts with your content. During conversion, data such as form submissions, downloads, sales, and cost per acquisition reveal how well your marketing efforts are turning engagement into tangible results. And in retention, metrics like returning visitors, customer satisfaction, CSAT, user-generated content, and customer lifetime value help us understand how strong our ongoing relationships are. Together, these elements provide a complete picture of audience behavior and engagement success. Now, you might be wondering, how do social media analytics differ from web analytics? Social media engagement metrics measure how actively users interact with your posts through likes, shares, comments, and reactions. On the other hand, web analytics focus on how users behave once they reach your website, tracking their journey, clicks, time spent, and conversions. Both types of analytics work hand in hand. Social media draws users in, while web analytics tells us what happens next. Example: LinkedIn post analysis. Let's take a practical example analyzing engagement metrics on a LinkedIn post. The post received 837 impressions, meaning it was displayed 837 times to users. Out of these, 58 unique users actually viewed the content. That's our reach. Next, we recorded 586 engagements, which combine all likes, comments, shares, and clicks, a strong sign of active interaction. Additionally, the post helped gain 10 new followers, showing that the content resonated well enough to attract new connections. Now, let's look at the overall performance summary. The post achieved an impressive 70% engagement rate, which means a majority of those who viewed it interacted in some way. Additionally, the reach-to-engagement ratio was 10/10, indicating that for roughly every 10 people reached, at least one person engaged, a very healthy ratio for LinkedIn content. Overall, this performance indicates moderate but healthy engagement for the post. When we analyze the audience demographics, we see that 59% were students, 23% were working engineers, 10% were teachers, and 8% came from other professional backgrounds. This diverse audience reflects strong educational and professional interest, a positive indicator for both reach and relevance. Conclusion. To conclude, the Engagement Metrics Map is more than just a collection of numbers. It's a powerful tool that links every audience interaction with clear business goals across awareness, consideration, conversion, and retention. Our analysis highlights strong engagement from students and professionals, but there's room for improvement. To boost results, we can focus on interactive content, optimal posting times, and targeted engagement strategies to push the interaction rate beyond 2%. Thank you for watching.